Hello, welcome to Luke Trades Trading channel, where I am trying to figure out whether I can make trading my full-time income. And I am documenting all the trades I'm taking and sharing my lessons on the way. I am trading US market and I am trading from Australia, so usually when I start trading it's pretty late in the evening, and because of that I tend to trade pre-market. Usually I start around 4 and then sit to around 7, 8, sometimes 9. I never stay longer than that because it's already 1:30 a.m. in the morning for me, so I'm usually very tired by then. Anyway, today is going to be a quick recap. I took only one trade and actually almost took 2 trades, but the first one I wasn't so sure about. Also, today I decided I will start recording my entries and exits so you can see it live. Maybe that's gonna help you somehow. Hopefully, this is what I think I'll be doing from now on. So we have a bit of continuation of a cold market from last week. I didn't expect many things to happen today, but I was just hoping for one small trade just to start the week on green and do not take any risky trades. And because, I felt this is going to be a cold market continuation, I didn't want it to lose money on the first day. That was the priority. And number 2 priority was to get a little green. So I start the week right. The first thing that I saw, the first stock that started popping up was this one, UOKA. And straight away, I had problems with it because first of all, when I saw it was around 160, 170, and that was already not interesting to me. I do not like to trade such a cheap stocks because they don't tend to move much. But, I kept watching. There was nothing else on the scanners, so I kept watching and it popped up all the way to 273. And that caught my attention because suddenly it's in that price range that I do like. So basically I prefer stocks above $3, but $2.50 it's fine. And if something is very interesting, I might even go down to 2. And in this case, I saw this candle here and then a little bit of rejection, and I was watching what's gonna happen now. And here's the thing. I had an opportunity to enter here, right, in the first pull up. But from what I remembered, the entry I was considering was 199. And here's the thing. I talked myself out of this trade. I watched it very carefully and I saw it go without me, which was a little bit difficult at first to accept, but I decided this is not about risky trade. And why this was risky? Well, number 1, because this is a Chinese stock. I don't tend to trust them too much. They have a history of cheeky moves. They can reject, sometimes they lie about their float. This one's supposed to have around a 1 million float, which was really good, and around 6 million volumes when I started looking at this part of the move. So that was great for me, but it was still cheap, 199. So that was the first reason why I was not interested in it. And then the second reason is that it's Chinese. I was thinking to myself, maybe I should just wait it out and see. And if it holds above 2, maybe to around 250, then I can consider entering again. It was really tough. I was holding my finger on right above the hotkey and still fighting with myself. Should I enter? Should I not? And eventually I decided no. And the stock popped up really nicely and kept going up all the way to 274. So that was the first move. And after which I was watching. So it bottomed around 450. And I was looking at the trade around 457. Let me find it. Okay. So I was looking around here. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to see that curling back up, and this is the area where I was looking at. So 231 was my entry and my bottom was 218, so not a big risk. I thought, all right, let's jump in, and I'll show you my trade live now that I have here. So you can see price is getting towards that level of mine, which is 231, and here I am holding. You can see that I am holding shift already because my shortcut is almost ready to go. So I just have to press 1 and I'm going to enter the trade. And here you go. I sent the order here, 200 shares. It's pending. And now you can see it got filled. And it got filled for 231, so no slippage, perfect. And now I am waiting. So from the reasons I mentioned before, number 1, it's a Chinese stock, which I do not trust. Number 2, it's pretty cheap. I didn't plan to hold it for too long. And also on top of that, I know the market's cold. I'm expecting it to flash any moment. And also it's Monday. It's the first day of the week. I don't want to be red on the first day of the week. So I decided I'm going to take partial exits starting from 10 cents. So as soon as it goes 10 cents above my price, so around 241, I will take some off the table just to lock in some profit. And then I'll see how I feel. So that was my plan before I entered. Now I'm watching it and it squeezed fairly quickly to 235. It keeps going and it's kind of stalling around 235. And then I can see, I can feel it has some potential, and I can feel it's difficult to describe. It's a bit of an intuition feeling. I can feel that there's more and more momentum in it. So I keep waiting. And then I saw a price of 339, 340. And I thought, okay, this is something I can start considering to take some profit. And as soon as it goes up to around, oh, there you go. I saw price 241, which is my first target. I saw a little bit of selling, but that's okay. I saw the price 241 on a bid, and I'm like, all right, I'll take some off the table. So I press, as you can see, I'm still waiting. Maybe it's gonna go higher, but then I'm like, no, let's take some money off the table. So you can see I have sent the order to sell 100 shares. And here's the problem with Webull that I have, and I was talking about it a little bit in my review. Price on a bid is 241. Here, everyone's selling 241, buying 241, and you can see, I can go frame by frame. My order was filled at 240. I don't understand why. If someone can explain to me, the bid hasn't changed, and I'm going frame by frame. You see, 241, 241, but for some reason my order has been considered a panic sell, selling below the bid. No, that's all right. I don't really know why, but nevertheless, lost 1 cent there. Anyway, from here, I'm like, all right, I got some profit locked. I can wait a little bit longer. And this is kind of the amount of time I feel comfortable waiting, which is around a minute. Usually I wait around a minute, and if the trade doesn't give me a nice squeeze, I'm starting to think about exiting ASAP. Because the longer I am holding this position, the more I feel uncomfortable. But again, I can feel intuitively there's got some momentum to it. So I'm thinking, you know what, wait a little bit more. So I'm waiting. It's stalling at 240, and I'm thinking, oh, that might flash anytime. So I decided as soon as it gets to around 245, I'm going to take the next batch off the table. So you see it's backed up a little bit, and then I can see it's pulling up. And you can see 240 to 243. And as soon as I saw 244 on a bid, I'm like, all right, let's take some off the table. And there you go. I sent the order for 50 more shares to sell it. And again, it was 243. Some buyers 245, 244. My order was filled at 244.12. So not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. And I'm thinking to myself, let's see if we can go to 250, and waiting. But, I saw a little stall and going back to 240. And again, I thought, Chinese stock, no news, probably gonna flash. And then I'm like, you know what, take what you got. This is the first day of the week. And this is already 14 cents. It's decent win. So as soon as I saw that 245, I sent my order again. You see, okay, I send it here. It dipped down to 244 and I got filled at 243, which is okay. So 2 cents, a little bit lower, but at least gave me a peace of mind that the first trade of the week is not a mess up. So there you go, small trade, and I could have held a little longer. Let me just go back to the Webull. I could have held a little longer because right here is where I exited right before this red candle, right? I was showing you when it started forming. So this is the candle that turns red after, which is this one. And I could feel that it's gonna start flashing. But the next one popped up all the way to 260 for a second. I wouldn't catch it anyway with Webull, but could have held a little longer, I guess, and wait for that 250 at least. But as soon as it got to 260, it started going down very, very quickly. So I saw this resistance and pushback, and that made me feel that I made a good decision. And actually both decision, the first one not to trade, was also good, because the thing is, trades like this, when you don't take them because you think they're too risky, will never make you broke. Teaching yourself to walk away from them, this is what actually matters, and this what actually, I believe, can make me a better trader. So even though I missed on that opportunity, it was 70 cents, but I would never hold it that long. I would maybe, even if I entered, I would probably exit after a few minutes, you know, maybe here. But nevertheless, I believe decision to walk away is much, much smarter, and in the long term, it's gonna make me a better trader, especially on a stock that's not exactly what I like to trade. Low price, no news, and Chinese stock. You know, this is not my A+ stock that I would choose. Anyway, the day has ended on 17.52 profit, which is a small green day, but it's good enough for the cold market for the first day of the week. And after that, I stayed till around 7:30 a.m. So I stayed quite a bit, and I just couldn't see anything. There was a few Chinese stock that popped up, very low price, and I wasn't impressed. So I clocked off around 7:30 and taking no more trades after that day. So then, you know, I could see next day, just for me, it's next day, around 9:30 after market opened, the same stock pop up to all the way to 420. But would I be able to capture that move? I don't think so. It's too late already. This is 1 a.m. for me, 1:30. So I am very tired by then and usually don't perform too well. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.